Good day everyone, my name is Sir Barry and today we are going to discuss or to review the subject course EDUC 198, which is the survey of the English and American literature. So for the directions, here it is. Based on the selection, you are going to choose the letter of the correct answer that best reflects the ideas presented in the text. And then I will first read the question and then the multiple choices. Then I will give you 5 seconds to choose the correct answer, and then after that, we are going to check whether your answer is correct or wrong. So are you ready? Then let's begin. So for question number 1, here it is. The early literature of exploration in America was composed of the following, except, again, question number 1, the early literature of exploration in America was composed of the following, except letter A, diaries, letter B, travel journals, letter C, news, and letter D, letter. Again, for the multiple choices, letter A, diaries, letter B, travel journals, letter C, news, and letter D, which is letter. So I will give you 5 seconds to choose the correct answer. Then after that, we are going to identify the multiple choices. Okay, let's begin. So the correct answer for question number 1 is letter C. Okay. Why letter C? So let's evaluate the multiple choices. So news is not a early literature that is used in the exploration in America because news is a formal reporting and it wasn't a common literary form during that early exploration. So the remaining the remaining choices are diaries, travel journals, and letters. So let's identify them one by one. So diaries it is used to record daily life and experiences, while travel journals it is used to document explorations and discoveries, while a letter it is used to send to patrons or family sharing details of the new world. So did you get it right? Okay, let's now continue. For question number 2, here it is. He was considered as the first historian of his colony with the piece entitled Of Plymouth Plantation. Again, question number 2. He was considered as the first historian of his colony with the piece entitled Of Plymouth Plantation. For the multiple choices, here it is. Letter A, Cotton Mather. Letter B, Samuel Sewall. Letter C, Edward Taylor, and letter D, William Bradford. Again, for the multiple choices, letter A, Cotton Mather, letter B, Samuel Sewall, letter C, Edward Taylor, and letter D, William Bradford. So you have again 5 seconds to choose the correct answer, and then after that, we are going to check whether your answer is correct or wrong. Okay, time is up. So let us now check your answer. So for the correct answer, the letter of the correct answer is letter B. Okay, so let us now evaluate the multiple choices. So William Bradford is the correct answer, which is letter D. So he wrote the Plymouth Plantation, which is a detailed account of the Pilgrims' journey and settlement, making him the first historian of his colony. So did you know that Plymouth is a place in UK? Okay, so let's evaluate the other multiple choices. So letter A is Cotton Mather, which is wrong because he is a Puritan minister known for Magnalia Christi Americana, not of Plymouth Plantation. And for letter B, which is Samuel Sewall, He is known for his his diary rather, and his involvement in the Salem witch trials, not the colonial history writing. And for letter C, which is Edward Taylor, which is also not correct because it is a Puritan poet, not a historian. So did you get the correct answer? That's good. So let's continue. For question number 3, here it is. She was considered as the America's first professional novelist. Again, she was considered as the America's first professional novelist. For the multiple choices, here are they. Letter A, Mercy Otis Warren. Letter B, Judith Sargent Murray. Letter C, Hannah Foster. And letter D, Susanna Rawson. Again, for the multiple choices, letter A, Mercy Otis Warren. Letter B, Judith Sargent Murray. Letter C, Hannah Foster. And letter D, Susanna Rawson. You have 5 seconds to choose the correct answer. And then after that, we are going to check. Okay, time is up. So let us now check your answer. So for question number 3, the correct answer is letter D, which is Susanna Rawson. So let us now evaluate the multiple choices. So why Susanna Rawson? Because Susanna Rawson is considered as the first America's professional novelist, best known for her popular novel which is Charlotte Temple that was published during 1791. And let us now evaluate the other multiple choices. Letter A, Mercy Otis Warren. Why this choice is not correct? Because Mercy wrote the political plays and histories, not primarily novels. Why letter B is not the correct answer also? Because Judith is an early advocate for women's rights known for essays and not novels. And letter C, Hannah, why she is not correct also? Because she wrote The Coquette, but was not considered a professional novelist just like Rawson. So did you get the correct answer? Again, the correct answer for number 3 is letter D. Okay, very good. So let us now continue. For question number 4, here it is. So question number 4, who among the American fiction writers developed the genre of American Gothic? Again, who among the American fiction writers developed the genre of American Gothic? So for the multiple choices, here are they. Letter A, James Fenimore Cooper. Letter B, Charles Brockden Brown. Letter C, Washington Irving. And letter D, Phyllis Wheatley. Again, for the multiple choices. Letter A, James Fenimore Cooper. Letter B, Charles Brockden Brown. Letter C, Washington Irving. And letter D, Phyllis Wheatley. Okay, so you have now 5 seconds to choose the correct answer. And then after that, we are going to check. Okay, so let us now check your answer. So for question number 4, the correct answer is letter B. It is Charles Brockden Brown. So why Charles Brockden Brown? Let us now evaluate the multiple choices. So Charles is known as the father of the American Gothic novel. His work, like Wieland, helped establish the Gothic tradition in American fiction. While letter A is James. So James is incorrect because he is known for The frontier adventure-like novels like The Last of the Mohicans, not a Gothic fiction. While letter C is Washington Irving because he wrote the short stories like The Legend of the Sleepy Hollow, which have Gothic elements, but he didn't develop the genre. And letter D, which is Phyllis, and not a correct answer also because he is a poet rather, not a fiction writer and not associated with the Gothic literature. So did you get the correct answer? Again, in number 4, the correct answer is letter B, which is Charles Brockden Brown. Okay, very good. So let us now continue. We are now in question number 5. So for question number 5, here it is. The following are the writers during the American Enlightenment, except, again, for question number 5, the following are the writers during the American Enlightenment, except, letter A, none of the above, letter B, Benjamin Franklin, letter C, Thomas Paine, and letter D, Hector St. John de Crevecoeur. Again, letter A, none of the above, letter B, Benjamin Franklin, letter C, Thomas Paine, and letter D, Hector St. John de Crevecoeur. I'm so sorry for that. So you have now 5 seconds to choose the correct answer. Okay, let us now check your answer. So for number 5, the correct answer is letter A, which is none of the above. So let us now evaluate the multiple choices. Okay, so why letter A? Because all of the writers or all of the listed writers here were active during the American Enlightenment period. For example, Benjamin Franklin, which is letter B, because Benjamin wrote essays and scientific works promoting reason and progress. Letter C, rather, which is Thomas Paine. He is known for Common Sense and the American Crisis, which is key Enlightenment texts. And letter D, Hector St. John de Crevecoeur. He wrote the letters from the American farmer reflecting the ideas from the Enlightenment. Okay, so did you get the correct answer? Again, for question number 5, the correct answer is letter A. Okay, let us now proceed. Question number 6. Who among the romantic authors below has stories which are populated with doomed and introspective aristocrats? Again, for question number 6, who among the romantic authors below has stories which are populated with doomed and introspective aristocrats? Letter A, Nathaniel Hawthorne. Letter B, Edgar Allan Poe. Letter C, Herman Melville. And letter D, Frederick Douglass. Your 5 seconds starts now. Okay, let us now check your answer. So for question number 6, the correct answer is letter B, which is Edgar Allan Poe. So let us now evaluate the multiple choices. Why Edgar Allan Poe? Because Edgar is known for his Gothic romantic stories often feature doomed, melancholic, and introspective aristocrats, as seen in his work like The Fall of the House of Usher. So for the other choices, which are letter A, Nathaniel Hawthorne, because Nathaniel focused more on immoral and Puritan themes, not on aristocratic characters. And letter C, which is Herman Melville, which is known for his Moby Dick with themes of obsession and nature, not aristocracy. And letter D, which is incorrect also because Frederick Douglass is an autobiographer rather, an abolitionist, not a romantic fiction writer. So did you get the correct answer for number 6? If you get it right, very good. Okay, let us now continue. Okay, question 7. Which of the following does not describe Philip Freneau? Again, which of the following does not describe Philip Freneau? Letter A, first great man of letters. Letter B, author of the British prison ship. Letter C, poet of the American Revolution. And letter D, embrace liberal and democratic causes. Again, letter A, first great man of letters. Letter B, author of the British prison ship. Letter C, poet of the American Revolution. And letter D, embrace liberal and democratic causes. Your 5 seconds starts now. And your time is up. Let us now check. So for question number 7, the correct answer is letter A. Why letter A? Let us now evaluate. So letter A is first great man of letters. So why do this title does not describe Philip Freneau? Because this title is more commonly associated with Benjamin Franklin. Okay? So letter B, letter C, and letter D are best description for Philip Freneau. Letter B, author of the British prison ship, because Freneau wrote this poem and it is based on his own imprisonment by the British. Letter C, this title, which is the poet of the American Revolution, is this title is been titled to him because of his patriotic and revolutionary poetry. And letter D, embrace liberal democratic causes because Freneau supported democratic ideals and was aligned with Jeffersonian politics. Okay, again, so letter A does not describe Philip Freneau. So did you get the correct answer? Okay, if you get the correct answer, then you are very good. Question number 8. So which of the following novels of Nathaniel Hawthorne has the theme of inherited curse and its resolution through love? Again, question number 8. Which of the following novels of Nathaniel Hawthorne has the theme of inherited curse and its resolution through love? Letter A, The House of the Seven Gables. Letter B, Scarlet Letter. Letter C, The Marble Fawn. And letter D, The Blightdale Romance. Again, letter A, The House of the Seven Gables. Letter B, Scarlet Letter. Letter C, The Marble Fawn. And letter D, The Blightdale Romance. So your 5 seconds starts now. Okay, time is up. Let us now check. So the correct answer for this question is letter A. Okay, so why letter A? Let us now check. Letter A is The House of the Seven Gables because this novel centers on an inherited family curse and how it is ultimately resolved through love and redemption. Okay. While The Scarlet Letter focuses on sin, guilt, and redemption, not on family curse. Letter C, The Marble Fawn. This novel explores themes of innocence, sin and art not an inherited curse. And letter D, the Blithedale Romance. This story focused on the utopian ideals and personal conflict, not a family, curse, or love as a resolution. So, did you get it? Again, the correct answer for number 8 is letter A, which is the House of the Seven Gables. Okay, so let us now continue with question number 9. So, for question number 9, in the story of An Hour of Kate Chopin, Louise Maillard is sick in. Again, in the story of An Hour of Kate Chopin, Louise Maillard is sick in. Letter A, extreme old age. Letter B, cancer. Letter C, heart trouble. And letter D, memory loss. Again, for the multiple choices. Letter A, extreme old age. Letter B, cancer. Letter C, heart trouble. And letter D is memory loss. Your 5 seconds starts now. Okay, time is up. The correct answer for question number 9 is letter C, which is heart trouble. Okay? In the story of An Hour by Kate Chopin, Louise Maillard is described as having heart trouble, which plays a key role in the story's plot and ending. Okay, so did you get the correct answer for number 9? Okay, very good. Okay, question number 10, which is also the last question for this review. So, in the adventures of Huckleberry Finn, to which river did Huck and Jim travel? Again, in the adventures of Huckleberry Finn, to which river did Huck and Jim travel? Letter A, the Chattahoochee. Letter B, Ohio. Letter C, Mississippi. And letter D, Missouri. Again, letter A, Chattahoochee. Letter B, Ohio. Letter C, Mississippi. And letter D, Missouri. Your 5 seconds starts now. Okay, your time is up. The correct answer for number 10 is letter C. So, why letter C? Letter C is the Mississippi. So, in the adventures of the Huckleberry Finn, Huck and Jim travel down the Mississippi River as they escape and seek freedom. Okay, so did you get the correct answer? Again, the correct answer for number 10 is letter C. Okay, if you get it right, very good. Okay, so that is all for this review. Again, this review is the subject course EDUC 198, which is the survey of the English and American literature. So I hope that you learned something from this review that you can use next time. So thank you and goodbye.